Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But what cereal should I have?
Honey Nut O's.
Aw, but I don't like those.
I said Honey Nut O's.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, I'm the Digiologist, and today's Digi-ecology lesson is on a recently discovered busy bee. A great addition to X month, and the first ultimate we've covered all month. It's Vespamon. We'll go over what a Vespamon is, what they do out in the digital world, and of course, whether or not you'd want a Vespamon for your Digimon partner. Let's get busy. As always, we'll start by looking at this little honey. Vespamon is an ultimate level, virus attribute, cyborg type Digimon. As befits X month, Vespamon is a natural carrier of the X antibody. This sci-fi Psy-B has an anthropomorphic upright body that is mechanical in nature, like a Gundam whose pilot is obsessed with B-movie. Starting at his feet, Vespamon has silver-black boots with two sharp prongs as toesies. The top of this foot, as well as the most of his body, is yellow with black stripes. His lower legs have a shin guard knee combo with boosters sprouting from his calf. He has decidedly not thick thighs, and his pelvis is connected to his torso via a flexible tube. Speaking of his torso, his chest is pointed to allow to be even more aerodynamic. He has two long arms with shoulder pads atop them. His face is a blank mask with two glowing honeycomb-like eyes, along with two sharp blade-like antennae. In one hand, they wield the Royal Lance, a totally regular lance, except for the incredibly sick beam shrouding it! Also, he has the energy shield known as the Royal Shield. Man, how have I not made this guy an armored core yet? In order to protect his queen, Vespamon has a couple of attacks. First up is Mach Stinger. For this attack, Vespamon uses his thrusters to rush forward. Then, he uses his Royal Lance to impale his target. His second attack is B Phalanx. For this attack, Vespamon deploys his Royal Shield for protection, whilst firing energy beams from his spear. As you may expect from being called Phalanx, this attack is most useful when done by groups of Vespamon. For Rome! So, what does Vespamon do out in the digital world? Well, that's easy. Vespamon, and I mean every Vespamon, do nothing but guard the royal base. That's right, this bad mofo right here, just like Paul Blart Mall Cop. That may be a bit oversimplifying. You see, Vespamon are the elite guards. The last defense, the final wall, the underwear of the hive protecting them from the skid mark of sabotage. Many of these Vespamon spend their lives protecting key facilities in the base itself. These may be the honey production area, the hatchery, or even the Queen's Gundam collection. The best of the best, though, are chosen to protect the Queen Beemon herself. Vespamon are tireless warriors, with speed great enough to end a threat before it becomes a threat. Their teamwork with their fellow Vespamon, as well as their willingness to lay down their lives, means they are sure to keep their base safe no matter what. So, how does one become a Vespamon? Well, as they were only recently discovered, the known prior evolutions are a short list. First is Forge Beemon. By simply allowing them some combat experience, it should be enough to earn a promotion to Vespamon. Good work, guy. The other option is Waspmon. While Waspmon does have combat experience, you'll need to focus on close quarters combat for the best chance of becoming that lance wielder himself, Vespamon. Now, what does this buzzin' badass become? Alliteration. Well, if you want Vespamon to be the HBIC, then I suggest teaching them both tactics and leadership. By being able to move its fellow Beemon around, it will soon be able to assume full control of the base as Queen Beemon. Also, it'll get hot. let's say you're not in it for the political power. You want raw combat skill. It's a long, hard road, but by training your Vespamon to be in the top 1% of the top 1%, they will digivolve into the Royal Commando himself, Tiger Vespamon. Again, hot. Finally, are you done with all this bee stuff? Do you just want a Digimon that can go toe-to-toe with a War Greymon? Well, you're gonna need to absorb a lot of Grand Kawagamon data. This, combined with Vespamon's Natural X antibody, should allow him to digivolve to Grandest Kawagamon. Super underrated in my opinion. Finally, the ultimate question. Is Vespamon a good Digimon partner? Well, as an ultimate level Digimon, it is much easier to digivolve into rather than recruit. But if you're insistent on recruiting, well, hope you've played Metal Gear Solid, cause you're gonna need to solid snake your way into the royal base. And really, even if you somehow make it into the facility, Vespamon will end anything that's not a bee on site, so it's kinda pointless. Unless... Okay, so let's say you rolled a 20 on stealth and charisma, and now you got a Vespamon as a partner. Now what? Well, now you have your own cyborg security. God help anyone that bumps into you. Vespamon are literally made to protect, and as their tamer, you will likely be the focus of this drive. This could be great for some, while suffocating to others. Their combat skills are fairly good for an ultimate, focusing more on speed and teamwork than anything else. So, if you can get one, go ahead and get 3. Their cyborg nature and one-track mind mean they won't be all lovey-dovey, but hey, that's what Lotmon are for. Overall, I do recommend Vespamon as a Digimon partner, more than one if you can. But expect a few stings if you're recruiting. So, that's Vespamon. Did you guys learn anything new? Do you guys want a Vespamon as your Digimon partner? Are you guys enjoying X Month so far? If so, please let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more of this Digimon content in the future, please like and subscribe. It helps immensely. I am really grateful to all of you. As always, I'm the Digi-ologist, and thank you so much for watching.